Okay, mushroom stew, otherwise known as what time is it? Starts off in an open E chord while the bass is doing his, Steve's doing his tapping thing. Open A chord like this. Sorry, open E chord to an A chord. So it's. And then it goes into what is the chorus riff, which is an E power chord-ish, sort of. Sometimes I play the major third, sometimes I don't. But it's like this. So you're fretting the A string at the 7th fret, and then these 3 strings at the 9th fret with your... Well, you can do this as well if you want, I guess. But I play like this. With the open E at the bottom. And then the A power chord here, 5th fret, and 7th frets. So it's the open E again there at one point. I'm sliding up from the 2nd fret to the 4th. 2nd fret on the D string. And then I'm pulling off on this one, 4th fret down to the 2nd. And sliding back down again from the 4th to the 2nd on the A string. I'm just sliding up to the 6th fret at the every second time. And the verse riff is like this. Funny story actually, this is the very first riff I ever wrote with Dust Junkys. Very first rehearsal, first time I met them all. Well, first time I met them all together, I guess. In Moonraker Studio in Longsight, and they sat me down on a chair in the middle of the live room and said, "We've got this song, we need a country riff, we're stuck, go!" And so I sat there and wrote this. We listened to Pantera and Carcass and Tool, and then they asked me to write country, and this is the first thing I came up with. G string, open, and you hammer onto the 1st fret, and then you play the open E, open B. Sounds country. And then you play the open A. By this time I've moved my hands up here to the 7th fret on the D string and the 6th fret on the G string. So it's actually upstroke that actually. And then I play this chord here, which is I'm fretting the 7th fret on the D string, the 9th on the G string, and the 10th on the B string. So it's... Yeah, it's a little as well. I'm always doing that. You'll find that a lot actually in a lot of my riffs. I'm always like doing little staccato mute things. So it's... And then I'm hammering on here. Sorry, 9th fret on the G string, 8th on the B, and I'm hammering on with this finger. So you can see a bit better. That's it really. End of the verse, it's just the open E, open A again. Oh, actually, yeah, it's open, all open strings. I'm gonna hammer on like that, which is weird. And then this is A. I can't remember what it's called. sus4? No. 9? I don't know. That's rubbish with theory. And then the chorus riff again. Etc. etc. Yeah, there's little weird and the that's something that grew out of playing on the road for so many years with Steve. So we do that every now and again. Just we never know when we're going to do it. It just sort of happens live. Incidentally, this track was never called "What Time Is It" in the beginning. It was called "Mushroom Shoot," and the "What Time Is It" was actually added after we'd recorded the album, and after it had been mixed by Al Stone, the producer. It was then remixed by Paul Schroeder, I want to say, but I don't know if that's actually true. But yeah, the "What Time Is It" was added later as like an extra little hook because we didn't think it was catchy enough. It's one of those tracks that was sort of like, we tried to do it I don't know how many times and it never really sort of worked out, like in the 90s. And then, yeah, someone came up with that "What Time Is It" thing. It's that time of year, what time is it? And that became the hook of the track. Anyway, middle bit, open E, and then you're playing the 12th fret plays quite a lot actually, these three notes. The D, the G, and the B. It's all like, and then it's like a hammer on here, 12th to the 14th. And at the same time, I actually engage a wah-wah pedal and sweep it back, so it says, but yeah, that's details. And then this bend here, you're fretting the 15th with your third finger, and you're bending up with your second finger from the 14th. And I'm pulling off again. I'm going to come back down. I do that quite a lot as well, you might have noticed. And that's just bending up from the 14th both, and then playing the 12th again on the B and the G. There's quite a few little sort of micro bends as well in this. And that's it pretty much. Then the ending is it's the A power, and then with your middle finger you fret the 6th instead of the 5th. And then the blues, what's it called? It's sort of like a major minor 7th in it. Oh, it's called, is it minor 7th or what? No, oh, I can't remember. Whatever. 7th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, 7th fret. What time is it? Oh yeah, Nikki didn't like me enunciating on the first personal video. So now I'm just speaking. If you can't understand me, I'm sorry. Nikki didn't like the enunciation.